Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Sonny Gray is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Into the box, Kolten Wong. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For St. Louis, the second baseman, Kolten Wong.
Here's the first pitch to him. To third, reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, are coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone. A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting third.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Matt Carpenter comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
To 2-2 now. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy. Works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Miles Michaelis will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Digging in, Nick Senzel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Nope. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Thomas, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Senzel is on his way home. He will score, and the Reds have tied it. We're all square at 1 apiece.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
A 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Ready now, Nicholas Castellanos. And now the Reds look to push more across the plate in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit weakly back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Reds get a run in the inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Paul DeYoung. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Barnhart gathers, and he makes the throw to first. DeYoung is retired, and there's 1 away. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, Tyler.
In now, Tyler O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Jesse Winker. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And the pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
2-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Galvis is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart.
Ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now to the plate, Sonny Gray. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. And that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Fowler has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. At the plate, Lane Thomas. As we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
35. Lane.
3rd inning underway now as a curveball misses here to start things out. It's 1-0.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
There is Moustakas to look it in for the first out. Into the box now, Miles Michaelis. First offering on its way. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And he popped him up. Galvis over to his left. 2 down.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Kolten Wong. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Wong, born in the Aloha state of Hawaii. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball. Put himself right back in this at bat.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's working.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Home half of. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Nope.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 1-0 the count. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Nope.
Ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas, and it's grounded just foul down the line. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 0-1 pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. 3-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 3-1. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down in the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Dexter Fowler. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And hey, it was a breaking ball.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will make it there safely as he fires off the 4th with a leadoff triple.
The first baseman,
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
the third baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
And the pitch. Gray ready with the 0-1. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The bat, number 11.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Fly ball right down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So 1 left on base. So striding forward now, Jesse Winker. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0. Now here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And that's out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Settling in now, Freddie Galvis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3 balls and a strike to the shortstop of the Reds. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
3-0 now.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's ball 4. So here's the Reds pitcher, Sonny Gray. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
1-1 the count. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. DeYoung gathers it in, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Number 4, Yadier Molina.
First delivery to him on the way. Molina, who goes just by Yadi most of the time. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center field.
Thomas 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Coming to the plate now, Nick Senzel. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Nick Senzel.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Fowler to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez. From the belt, kicks and deals. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Throw over to the bag, throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Defense has got to be on their toes right here. 3-2 count. Runner on first has got some serious wheels. You know he's probably being put in motion.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
So stepping in, Mike Moustakas, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always want to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Nicholas Castellanos is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
The count now at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
The next 3-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 5 innings complete, and we are tied 2-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes. But he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Second baseman, Kolten Wong.
Kolten Wong will stand in. Popped him up. Suarez is under it, no problem. 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the switch hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. He's set. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count now a ball and a strike. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Grounded back up the middle. There's 1. Relay to Votto's in time at first, and it's a double play. Side retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. Tyler Webb enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Tyler.
Now batting, Jesse Winker. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Leading off for the Reds,
Aristides Aquino is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Fouled away. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Full count now. 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there. Right, a nice read by both him and the base. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Barnhart stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The Reds have been searching for that big hit all game long. Let's hope they can get it. They're starting to run out of time. It's about time for something to happen.
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Sonny Gray. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will be swept away in foul territory, and we'll see if they try the bunt again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Ooh, that was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he fouls this one off. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. And that's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You've got to trust your stuff.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
In is Joey Votto now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he's back standing. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch popped him up. Carpenter is there, and that's the third out. Reds will be forced to settle for just the one. 7th inning coming up. The Reds lead it 3-2. Aristides Aquino stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Number 44.
Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up. Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. That was a big out.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. And right into the shift. Oh, diving stop by Votto. It's there. He got him.
The bat over the left.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He went down on strikes last time up. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down 3-2. Digging in once again, Eugenio Suarez.
For the Reds, the third baseman, Eugenio.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
0-2 the count to Suarez. A ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone. Solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. First home run of the campaign for him, and it stakes the Reds to a 4-2 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else.
The left fielder, number 2,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two and 0.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at-bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Oh, I bet he'd like to have that swing back. It's 2-1 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
3 balls and a strike to the Reds left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Thomas calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-2 since. Yanni Molina digging in now.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
0-1 the count. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Too high.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And this one bounds around against the wall.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Tyler O'Neill is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that two-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. There to take it is Votto, and there's one gone. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. This is in the air to right. Aquino is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Justin Turner will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 52, Justin.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Change up low, 2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs. I don't think he's working around him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Kolten Wong would be next. And that's over. 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. From the stretch.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down the way. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
2-2 the count. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. So a full count now.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Galvis. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. John Brebbia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Reds.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Popped him up. DeYoung moving to his left. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Derek Dietrich will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Dietrich, 30 years of age. He was taken in the second round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Reds, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Raisel Iglesias comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 26, Raisel.
Dexter Fowler will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Iglesias has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Grounded to short. Galvis has it. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
The third baseman, number 14.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Name and timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. Gone!
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at a called strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash.
He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Cincinnati rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sonny Gray earns his first win of the season. Raisel Iglesias records the save, his first of the year. So that just...
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Reds got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-3. The Rays hit 3 long balls as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-3. The Milwaukee Brewers got 12 hits in this one as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 11-1. The Miami Marlins grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 7-6. Six to nothing. The Braves swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got a road win against Arizona 14-4. The Los Angeles Dodgers launched 3 home runs as they defeated the visiting Giants 5-2. The San Diego Padres bested the visiting Rockies 3-1. The Boston Red Sox knocked out 12 hits as a team as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-5. The New York Yankees totaled 11 hits as they beat the O's in Baltimore 4-3. The Kansas City Royals smacked 15 team hits as they beat the White Sox on the South Side 14-10. The Cleveland Indians held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 4-1. The Oakland Athletics launched 7 home runs in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 13-9. Hunter Cole plated 3 runs on the day, leading Texas to victory over the Mariners 6-3. The Angels put up 16 hits on the day as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-3. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today.